I came home early to surprise my spouse with his favorite meal. But instead, I overheard him on a call with his mom, saying he regrets our marriage because I'm dull and lack passion in the bedroom. I'm a 35-year-old woman, married to my 37-year-old husband for 12 years. We have 2 children, our son, Max, age 8, and our daughter, Sophie, age 5. My husband also has a daughter, Ava, 16, from his previous marriage, who mostly lives with her mother but visits us often. Our marriage always seemed steady, if somewhat predictable. I never saw routine as a negative. We both work, raise our kids, and make time for occasional date nights. Yesterday, I planned to surprise my husband with his favorite homemade pasta dish after he mentioned a tough week at work. I left work early, grabbed groceries, and headed home. His car was in the driveway, which was odd since he's usually not home until later. I assumed he'd also left work early. I entered quietly, hoping to start cooking before he noticed. As I stepped inside, I heard his voice from the living room, loud enough to carry. He was on the phone and I caught my name. He said, "I regret marrying her, Mom. She's so dull and predictable, like living with a roommate. And in bed, she's completely lifeless." I stood frozen in the hallway, my heart racing, a sick feeling in my stomach. I couldn't stop listening. He was venting to his mother, of all people, unloading his frustrations about me. He continued, "I've been talking to this woman at work. She's everything she's not. Vibrant, exciting, she gets me. It's not physical yet, but emotionally I feel alive for the first time in years. We're planning to be together after I leave her. I can't take this anymore, but I don't want to stir things up before the holidays. I'll tell her I want a divorce after New Year's. I can't stand another year with her. I shouldn't have chosen someone so safe. I thought it's what I wanted, but I'm suffocating." I must have made a sound because he suddenly said, "I'll call you back, Mom," and stopped talking. Then he rounded the corner and saw me standing there, clutching the grocery bag. I think I dropped a package of noodles. He looked stunned to see me home. I asked softly, "Is that really what you think of me?" His face turned red and he stammered, "Why are you home early?" I explained I'd come back to make him dinner, but clearly I'd interrupted something. He stayed silent, just running a hand through his hair, looking guilty. I repeated what I'd heard. "You regret marrying me? I'm that boring to you? You're having an affair." At first, he tried to brush it off, saying, "It's not like that. I haven't slept with anyone. I was just venting to Mom because we've had issues." That infuriated me. What issues? He'd never mentioned any of this to me directly. Sure, our life's been routine, but we have young kids and demanding jobs. Life isn't a constant adventure, and I didn't know he expected it to be. I told him I'd heard enough to know he's planning to leave me for this coworker. He didn't deny it. Instead, he got defensive, saying, "I wasn't going to act on it now. I didn't want to ruin the holidays for the kids. Can we just hold off on this?" I was floored by his nerve, expecting me to act like everything was fine through Christmas and New Year's while he planned his exit. I could hardly look at him. I said I wouldn't pretend everything was okay. I asked who this coworker was. He admitted he'd grown close to a woman at his office, talking outside work as friends. He insisted it wasn't physical yet. That word, yet, stuck with me like the only issue was timing. Our argument escalated. I wasn't calm. I demanded to know how he— I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.